Okay, so first we're gonna start off with our skin. I'm gonna go in with the Rose Glow Primer from Pixi. It's actually not a primer, it's just the Rose Glow Mist, but I like it as my primer. And if you hear any noises in the background, my cat's back here. I'm gonna go in with the Photofocus foundation in the shade Shell Ivory and the Too Faced Born This Way in the shade Cloud. I'm gonna do one swipe of the Too Faced Born This Way, not the Too Faced, the what's it called? The Photofocus foundation on the back of my hand. And half a pump of the Too Faced Born This Way. And I'm gonna mix them together and apply it to my face. All right. Probably should have done a full pump of the Too Faced Born This Way. Let's see. I have this really bad dry patch under my right eyebrow today, and I don't know why, but it's really bad. All right. I really like this combination of foundation. It looks so nice on my skin and it feels so nice. Now I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Ivory to conceal my under eyes that look beastly today. And I'm also gonna spot conceal places on my face. I tried this concealer on my under eye for the first time yesterday, and I absolutely love it. I had it before, but the only thing that I remember about it is how badly it creased on my lids when I used to prime with it. But oh my god, it's so good on my under eyes. It doesn't do that. It doesn't make them look dry. It just, it looks so beautiful. I'm gonna spot conceal a couple more places, like right here, right here. And then I'll set my under eyes. Yeah, this concealer is so nice and it doesn't cling to my dry patches. I'm gonna take my Morphe 218 brush and set my under eye. And just set it. It's so nice. My under eye hasn't looked this good in a long time. Wow. Alright. Now I'm gonna set the rest of my face with the same powder that I used to Fit Me, Matte and Poreless. Yeah, this looks so nice. Alright, now I'm gonna go in with my contour, and I'm gonna use Toasty from Kylie and my JH05 brush. Now I'm gonna go in with my bronzer, and I'm gonna take Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I really love this stuff. I have a really big dent in it. I actually have to buy a new one. And my JH02. I love how this stuff smells. Alright, bronzing glowy. Alright, and now I'm going to take, I'm going to take Baddie on the Block from Kylie. Because it's like, it's like a night out tutorial, and I'm going to go really smoky on my lids. I can use a blush like this, which is a peachy pink, or yeah, like a peachy pink, as opposed to something more mauve-y, or yeah, more mauve-y. Oh shit, I can't open this. Something like this, like Melba. This is something that I would use if I was going yeah, really smoky. I would use this, but I want to look really girly and like I'm really blushy. I might mix a little bit of this into it later just to change the color a little bit, but I really like how Baddie on the Block looks on my skin. And I'm definitely going to do a nude lip, so I'm not doing anything too much. Right, just like that. Okay. I'm going to add a little bit of Melba. I really like this color. Alright, so now that that's done, I'm going to do my eyes. So I'm going to take my No Filter Concealer from ColourPop in the shade Fair 04. And I'm going to blend it out with my beauty sponge. Alright, so that is our base because I'm not going to use too much today. So I'm going to go in with the Laura Mercier translucent powder and my JH07 brush, and I'm going to set my lids. Alright, I'm actually going to go in with the original Lorac palette and the Juvias Place the Nubian palette. I'm going to mix both of them together because I really like the neutrals in here and the shimmers. And there's some really nice colors in the Lorac palette too. So I'm going to dip into both. I'm going to go in with my JH32 brush. It looks like this, perfect transition shade. And I'm going to take the shade Taupe from the Lorac palette. It's right over here. And that will be shade number 1. Alright, now that that's on, I'm going to switch my brush to something more precise. Well, more pointed, not really more precise. It's the JH34, and I'm going to take the shade Mauve just to give it like a different tone. Ooh, shit. It's this shade right over here. I'm going to put it right there. Kind of like in the pocket of my crease. I'm not bringing it up as high as I did Taupe. Alright. There we go. Now I'm going to go back in with the same brush, grab a little bit more of Taupe, and go to work in my blending. Okay, that's perfect. So now I'm gonna take my JH33 brush, and I'm going to take the color, I'm going to take this one right over here from the Nubian palette. I love this palette. My boyfriend got it for me and I am obsessed. It's so nice. And I'm just going to put that right over here. Same place I put Mauve, but a little lower. Yeah, I love this. Now, actually I might go in with another shade. I'm gonna mix two shades together. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna mix this one from the Nubian palette and Sable from the Lorac palette, which is this one right over here. Sorry, I'm blinding you. This one right over here. And I dropped it. Alright. So, yeah, let's go. So, we're going to go on our outer corner and do this. So, pack. You're going to pack first and then blend. And And if you don't have both of these palettes, you could totally do this look with just one. I just really wanted to mix, like, the only shade that this palette really doesn't have is like a mauve shade, and I really wanted to add one of those in. But yeah, so that's why I grabbed like my Lorac palette, because I really wanted to use like a mauve shade to kind of change the tone of my look just a teensy bit. But if you only have the Nubian palette, you can totally mimic this. Alright, now that that is on, I'm going to take the same brush that we went in the first time, take Taupe again, which was our transition shade, and blend out the edges of Sable and that second to dark brown in more of like a fudgy brown in the Nubian palette, just to blend out the edges, because you don't want it to look too harsh. That is not the look we're going for. We're looking for like a blended smoky eye. With beautiful brown tones. And then if you think that you need more of the darker browns, add them as you please. Like I'm doing right here, because I think I blended them away too much. Excuse me. Alright, now you're going to take your JH40 brush and you're going to take, I don't want to use a black, I don't think. I'm going to take this color right over here from the Nubian palette and the black from the Lorac palette. It's just called black. And you guys know what black looks like. I'm gonna mix them together because I don't want it to be too much. Okay, see? It's a little bit, but it's not too much. And you can still see the dark brown. It's just on the outer part of your outer corner. Like, literally, the corner of your corner. Yeah, that's what I want. Pretty. And then going slightly into your crease, not too much. So pretty. I love like the dark brown and black mixed together with the medium browns on the inner part. We're gonna use a shimmer on the lid, so this is gonna look really pretty. I'm gonna do a wing. If you don't feel comfortable doing a wing, you totally don't have to. You can do a line straight across your lid, or you could just do mascara, lashes, or just mascara and then call it a day. This is just what I'm choosing to do. Alright, I'm going to take this color right here from the Nubian palette. First, I might mix another color with it. I don't know yet. Let's see how I like this. I remember liking this shade a lot. I'm actually gonna go in with my finger. Yeah, the shade is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. So pretty. Holy crap. Okay. Just pat it down slightly. Okay. Now I'm going to take my other finger and do the other eye, just to make it a little easier for myself. Alright, now that that's done, I'm going to take a little bit of the shade Champagne, even though you really don't need this. I'm just playing around because I have both palettes in front of me. The shade Champagne from the Lorac palette, and kind of like just pat it on top. Ooh, pretty. Yeah, that was a right move. Alright. And it's gonna look like this. Holy crap. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Okay, now I'm going to take my eyeliner and I'm gonna do a wing. But I have to wipe off my fingers first. Oh my gosh, I would totally do this look again. Ooh, yes. Next time my boyfriend and I go out, this is the look. Yes. Yeah, this is a look. Holy cow. Okay guys, so unfortunately my camera stopped filming. I know, sucks. But I did my lower lash line and I didn't realize that it had stopped filming. So I'm going to tell you what I did. I also did my mascara off screen as well. So I mixed the black shade from the Lorac palette with this shade from the Nubian palette, just like we did on our outer corner. And I put it on the outer corner of my lower lash line with the JH43 brush. And then I took this shade from the Nubian palette with Sable from the Lorac palette, which is this one right over here. And then I took Mauve right here, and I blended out some more with this shade from the Nubian palette, and that is my lower lash line. I love this so much, and I realized that I had blended out the dark shade a little too much, so I added a little more with my flat definer brush, and I blended it out with whatever was left on this brush. So that is my lower lash line, and I used my Voluminous mascara from L'Oreal, like I always do. So now that is complete, oh, by the way, for my brows, I used my Total Temptation brow definer and my Essence Make Me Brow in the shade Brownie Brows. Now, we're going to highlight, which I love. So, I'm going to take two highlights today. My favorite highlight right now is Champagne Pop. So, I'm going to take this one and put it on my cheeks. I'm gonna mix it with Ice Me Out from Kylie, which is another one of my favorites. All right. So, Ice Me Out from Kylie right over here. Ooh, glare. Right over here. Alright, now I'm going to take my, oh wait, I have to highlight my inner corners. I'm going to take the Nubian palette again, and I'm going to take this shade right over here, and I'm going to highlight my inner corner. And my brow bone. Hi, Sasha. Come here. Aww, she wanted to say hi. Hi. Say hi to the camera. This is my cat, Sasha. She's very tiny. She's actually a dwarf cat. And she's very loving. She wants a cuddle. Right, Sasha? You want a cuddle? Okay, you can stay on my lap. Alright, so I'm going to keep doing this while she cuddles on my lap. Because our pets come first, right? Alright. Now I'm going to take Buttercup from Gerard Cosmetics, and I'm going to apply my lipstick. Ooh, Sasha. Alright. I love this lipstick because it gives me a Your Lips But Better moment. And then I'm going to take a little bit of gloss. So I'm going to grab my lip pouch. You want to sniff? And then I'm going to take my Creme Brulee lip gloss and apply this to my lips. All right. That's it, we're done. Oh my God.